Hi, I'm Monica with Fix It Credit Repair. Today we're going to be going over understanding credit and credit repair. If you have any questions, comment below or call or text us at 915-888-0206. Let's get started.
Credit scores influence every financial decision that we make. First, let's start with the definition of what is credit. Credit means receiving something of value now and promising to pay for it later, often with a finance charge added by the lender. What is a credit score and how is it used? Credit scores are how lenders judge your trustworthiness with money. How likely are you to pay your bills on time? It's a tool used by lenders to decide whether or not to approve you for a loan or credit. Credit scores are intended to make lending fast, safe, and fair. The higher the score, the more trustworthy you are with money. The higher the loan amount or credit limit may be. You also pay less interest than someone with a lower credit score. Your credit rating is your financial reputation. Having good credit is important. The most popular credit score is a FICO score. 90% of lenders rely on FICO. FICO doesn't talk directly to a lender. Instead, they report to credit bureaus. What is a credit bureau? A credit bureau is a company that collects, maintains individual credit information and sells it to lenders, creditors, and consumers in the form of a credit report. While there are dozens of credit bureaus across the U.S., most consumers are familiar with the big three: Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Each bureau uses FICO score differently and it comes up with the different scores for different purposes. They all do the same thing. They judge trustworthiness. What is your credit score? FICO scores range from 300 to 850. The higher the better. In general, a score from 740 or higher is excellent. Above 670 is good. Above 580 is okay, and below 579 you're considered very risky by lenders. There are 5 categories that make up your credit score. The categories that make up your credit are payment history, utilization, credit history, credit mix, and new credit. All your credit history is in your credit report, which is used to make up your credit scores. The first one, payment history, includes all your accounts. This makes up for 35%. This is all your credit accounts: credit cards, car loans, mortgages, etc. Each loan or credit card is its own account. Each account tells FICO if you've been trustworthy. Payment history is the most simple. Did you pay your credit bills on time? If yes, then you'll have a perfect payment history. Points are deducted when you make late payments, when you miss the payment. The second category is credit utilization. This counts for 30% of your score. Utilization is a ratio of debt used to your credit available. The more the loan is paid off, the more it helps your score. The less you owe on a credit card debt, the better. Having a higher limit leads to a lower utilization. The third category is credit age. This accounts for 15% of your credit score. It's also a very simple category. It's the length of your credit history. The older the account, the better. They tell a longer story of your trustworthiness. Having a longer credit history shows that you are consistent. The fourth category is worth 10%, and that's credit mix. It's quantity and diversity of credit sources. A wider variety of account types improves your score, such as having a credit card, a loan, an auto loan, a mortgage, and so forth. The next category, the fifth one, is worth 10% of your credit score, and this is new credit. This looks specifically at recent history, which is anything that has happened in the last 2 years. The biggest element in this category is inquiries. There are two types of inquiries: hard inquiry and soft inquiries. A hard inquiry is when you apply for new credit. This inquiry will affect your score, whether or not you are approved for whatever you applied for. The reason a hard inquiry affects you is because it looks risky to suddenly apply for a lot of credit at once. FICO temporarily lowers your score a few points for each credit application that you make. Soft increase is when you as a consumer pull your credit, whether it's to identify any errors or verify that you do not have any identity theft. Unlike hard increase, soft increase will not affect your score. FICO keeps a record of everyone who takes a look at your score for 2 years. Hard increase will hurt your score for the first year. You may be wondering why your credit score may be different on each credit bureau. Well, some of the lenders that report don't always report to all 3 agencies. Sometimes they'll report to 1 or 2. This can mean that that other credit agency may be missing some information that can help or hurt your score. Here's a side note. Credit bureaus are independent companies and are not affiliated or associated with any government agency. You may be wondering, what can good credit get you? You may be able to save thousands of dollars on your mortgage, your auto loan, credit card rates, auto insurance, if you have good credit. Let's look at the first example. If you're planning to buy a new vehicle, let's say you borrow $25,000 and your loan is for 60 months. If you have a credit score of 720 or higher, your monthly payment will be about $454. You'll pay $2,240 in interest. If you have a score of 620, your payment will be $543. Your total interest for that 60-month loan is $7,562. Poor credit costs you money. Why do you want to pay $89 more a month plus an extra $5,322 in interest? On the second example is when you're buying a home. If you borrow $150,000 for a 30-year mortgage and your credit score is a 720 or higher, your monthly payment is going to be $736. The interest you end up paying is $115,000. Now, if you have a credit score of a 640, your monthly payment is going to be about $831. Your interest that you're going to be end up paying is about $149,000. Again, poor credit costs you money. Are you willing to pay an additional $95 a month and a whopping $149,000 in interest alone? Remember, the higher your credit score, the better your interest rate will be. Next, we're going to go over credit repair, a worthwhile investment. And how does credit repair work? Credit repair is simply the process of leveraging your rights as a consumer under certain credit laws. Simply, it's identifying and removing any inaccuracies and mistakes from your credit report. Credit repair may help you remove some unwanted items from your credit reports, such as collections, charge-offs, late payments, inquiries, and much more. Credit repair agencies usually use the Fair Credit Reporting Act. It is a federal law that regulates how consumer reporting agencies use your information. It's your consumer rights. This is how it's possible to remove some of the negative items reporting on your credit report. The purpose of credit repair is to raise your credit score and to change the way that you live. It can help eliminate any and all collection calls. It can help you be approved for new credit cards and increase credit limits. It can help lower interest rates on other existing credit cards that you have, refinance an auto loan for a lower interest rate, and it can also help you get approved for a great home. Better credit opens more doors. Credit repair is an investment because it provides return in 2 areas: your current debt and your future debt. You may be asking yourself, are credit repair companies worth the cost? Considering how much extra money you pay in high interest charges with a bad credit score, yes, credit repair services are worth the price. Remember, a higher FICO score can result in better interest rates on loans, mortgages, and credit cards. If you have poor credit score and you need to fix your credit, these services will get the best results in the shortest amount of time. Your credit follows you everywhere you go. Make the investment. You are worth it.
Thank you for joining us today on Understanding Credit and Credit Repair. If you would like to schedule your free consultation, please give us a call at 915-888-0206. We look forward to working with you.